Alright guys, welcome back. We are picking up right where we left off on the hardcore playthrough here. Be looking at taking on the Forbidden Keep mission today. Fights against the Lost, so just good to know what kind of unit types we're coming up against there. Worth calling out that we have Lady Dendrain out on an away mission for one of the just map events. We kind of had that at the end of the last video, so she's out. Sir Yvain is still deadbeat useless to me, so I'm not planning on using him. And so that does mean that we are going to go into the training ground and pull Balin out. We'll stop his training, and our group will be Ector, Balin, Kay, Mordred. I'll put Sir Yvain in here just because it costs me nothing. But I will, again, as I said before, I will almost certainly be dismissing this guy at the earliest opportunity. Looking as far as the resources are concerned, we got 1,200 gold, 600 building resource. We look at a couple possible upgrades and considerations here. The ones that we would realistically consider is to go ahead and pick up the extra slot in the training ground. We know that we are going to be wanting to train multiple heroes at some point, so that's kind of a nod to that, even before we need to upgrade another slot at the round table. And so that would be the other consideration, is go ahead and take this early. We're gonna get both of these. The order really doesn't matter at this point. I'm gonna go ahead and take the upgrade here because we do fully plan to dismiss this guy as soon as it's relevant to do so. So we'll just go ahead and unlock this training slot just to have it teed up and ready to go. That is that. Keep our gold here. We're not going to do anything with Merchant because we're low on gold, and we confirmed the last couple cycles there's nothing there that we're interested in. Looking at levels, we did pick up an extra skill point from Mordred here. This isn't from a level, but just from a bonus skill point that he received. Nothing spectacular that we're going to be, I guess, debating here. We are going to be just making Stigma a little bit stronger, moving it from 20% to 30%. So we'll put the skill point there. Feel pretty good about that. And then Ector also got a level. We did review the Ector skills and kind of the pros and cons in the last video, so if you want to see that, you can take a look there. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue to lean into my slowing Hex and Force Bolt synergy and just make them better. So we'll make Force Bolt, we'll do a little bit more armor breaking, and we'll add vulnerability to the slowing Hex. And so right now, Ector is very much just a one-trick pony. We will look at Blood Hex for later game when he can increase the strength of his hexes. We will look at Magic Armor when his life is a little bit more threatened. All of these things are good, but I like what he's doing here. We'll continue to do that. Looking to items, we're obviously not trading out Mordred's legendary item for this, but we could consider whether or not this is a good idea for Balin or not, and it really isn't, right? There's no reason why I would take this one over his currently equipped one. So this is kind of garbage. I may hold on to it just in case we get another Vanguard here, but we're not putting on Balin at this point. And then there's a green axe, no consideration there. We do have blue armor that we can look at here. Last one armor is unbreakable, -1 damage received from range attacks. That's pretty good for the light armor groups that we would consider. So Ector could consider it. This is kind of okay for him. For Dendrain, I don't know that it's okay enough, honestly. I think this is still actually bad compared to the equipment that they have. I'm not going to go too deep into that, but I don't think it's favorable for them. We did get this legendary Relic Stone for Mordred, which is really good. +1 tile range for guard is kind of meh, but the +2 unbreakable armor for adjacent allies, that's actually really, really great. Even though I'm losing the damage on knockdown units, we're going to definitely put this to use and feel pretty good about it. Looking at some of the other blue relics we have, these are Marksman Relics. We'll go ahead and take a look at these real quickly. Ignore 50% of a unit's block value. That seems kind of nice. +2 armor piercing. This is actually pretty good. +1 damage against units at least 6 tiles away. Also not bad for what Dendrain's doing. The burn duration doesn't do anything for us. So since we're getting 2 value for this, the armor piercing is not irrelevant at all. The armor piercing allows Dendrain to more reliably put poisons and more reliably put on fires, right? So if you don't actually pierce the armor with the damage, you don't get the dot. So this is really good for what she's trying to do. We do lose our bonus AP on move start. That kind of blows a little bit, but the trade-off I think is okay at this point. Looking at the ring here, +1 movement AP while unharmed, +2 damage against unharmed units. This is a really good ring, and it's not limited to any one person. So a part of me really would like to see this on somebody like Kay if he didn't already have something to consider. Because Kay very frequently ends up unharmed, and he's usually alpha striking units. This can be really good for him, especially, you know, since he likes to have movement AP. The other person that would benefit from this is Ballin, but he already has a really good ring tailored for his benefit. Mordred, he's our tank. He ends up unharmed because he's tanky, but I do think that I like this more on K than anybody else right now, so I'm going to do that. And then we have to look at this and see whether or not these two blue options are exactly the same, and they're not better than what K has. The champ only. So these are kind of irrelevant. I mean, it's not bad. It's just that what K has is better right now, in my opinion. So I'm gonna leave K as is and probably save one of these just in case we get another champion. All these other green items here, I don't believe are really worth considering, but we'll take a brief look. Burn duration we'll never consider. One movement AP for the start of the turn might actually, because that's what K had before. This can help Mordred out a little bit. I might consider this ring over the unbreakable armor. And then more weapon damage is also consideration. That's not bad if we've got a really bad ring on somebody. Dendrain and Ector have bad rings, so this +1 maximum damage actually help them. I'm gonna give it to Ector since he's coming in. This is a good ring for a damage dealer. Gain 1 movement AP if disengaged at start of turn. That's pretty good for Dendrain. She's always disengaged. That's just movement AP all the time for her. So those rings are slightly better than the other green rings that we have. We're not really doing area attacks right now, not reliably, so this I would not consider this amulet. Okay, I think we've got our decisions made. We'll probably clean all this garbage up. Feeling pretty good about this. We'll look at this. What is this? No, we'd never consider that. These are Vanguards. Gain 1 AP when you start the turn hit. I think we already have that. Yeah, we already have a few of those. So those are all good there. All right, we'll check our potions, make sure everybody's got potions topped up. Mordred, I think, gave one away to somebody in the last mission. Look like a quest item. And then Ector's down one as well. We'll give him the damage one just cause. Might be some reason for that. All right. If aim doesn't matter. All right, feeling good. So we'll go ahead and sell off this stuff in the market, clean up our inventory a little bit. Sell that. We'll sell. Wait a minute. I probably should take these blue armors. I didn't look at the armors. These are not irrelevant actually. This is really good for the tank. Reflect 2 damage to melee attackers. That's good for somebody that plans to take hits. So this is going on Mordred. And then this is gain +1 AP during the first encounter after rest. That's kind of useless and +3 HP. This is not a very impressive sigil, but I think it's still better than what K has because he's got a green one. So yeah, we'll take it. I've really got to double check those because I almost moved beyond them really quickly. We sell this, sell this, sell this, and I think we sell this as well. Maybe hang on to it just in case, actually. No, we're not in a hurry for it. And then we're going to sell these greens off. Clean up our inventory, sell off one of these. And we'll keep this for now. Keep the 2 blues. I'll probably start selling some of this off at some point, but for now I'm not in a hurry to clean this up. All right, so those are our item decisions, our level decisions, and everything in between. Let's go ahead and get into our mission for this evening. Looking at the Forbidden Keep. Bring Ballin back into the fold. We've got our lineup the way we like it. Everybody equip. Let's get into it. I have to confess, I don't remember what this mission is. I know there's Lost in here, but not ringing any bells. Haunted Forest. We're going to change our formation back to a 3 front line. The last mission we did a kind of a 2 range, 2 melee. Back to 3 melee. Lady of the Lake's wringing her hands for some reasons. Not that we care. Found ourselves our first engagement. This is looking like a pretty puny engagement unless there's stuff off screen here, so we'll respect that possibility. Already you can see how cool this unbreakable armor is on adjacencies. I love how that looks. It just looks great. I might use Ector, so I'm feeling a little bold here. I'm going to probably use Mordred's bonus movement to go ahead and take free shots on this lost tier. Normally I'd wait for them to come to him, but we're pretty strong on this fight. We can move him back to space he needs. We can also have Ector hit this guy. He one-taps him at this point. We'll put a slow just to mitigate that guy's movement. That's fine. So Mordred should be good. Nobody should be able to close with him this turn. We'll just set up a line to receive our guests here. Move K here. Reserve his AP. Move Ballin up. That's fine. Fine. And then we can choose to use traps or take a hide bonus damage. I'm not really sure where these guys are going to go, so we'll put down one trap, expecting probably somebody to end up here, would be my guess, or here. What's this lost going to do? Yeah, he'll probably end up there. We'll do that. We'll pop a hide. Save this. Save this. Looking good. Okay. Perfect. Alright, cool. It's okay, in a good position to get a decent cleave here. If we step, can we do that? That's 3. Yes. So we'll do a step, get a backstab cleave on this guy. Kill these two like that. Seems good. This mission's not looking scary so far. No, we said that last time last mission we said that, got really overconfident and really screwed ourselves. But this fight here is we're so overpowered by comparison, it's not even funny. Alright, well, that was insultingly easy. We'll just keep on moving. Alright. Cleared this angle here. Keep looking for loot. Other features of the map.
When I look at you, Mordred, I should fume with anger. But all I feel is emptiness and pity.
Have here. Loot. Loot. Any other room to move out in the swamp, so we won't bother. Orb there that we need to get. Forget the relevance of it, but if you can click something, you should probably click it.
Knights of the Run.
Alright, we have a ghost that's telling us to do stuff, or warning us about stuff. Whatever. Right along. Looking.
What is that? The sanctum was guarded by secret order. Have a sense.
More lore. There's the... Okay, so there are 5 hidden objects we can find.
Much like yourselves. Devoted knights.
It's another one that showed up on the map, and we just gotta fight. Alright, cool. So, we have Zelaki, the Corrupted, a named spear guy. Nothing special here. He does the same effect as everything. He's just a little bit tankier than the normal versions of that, so worth noting. 5 crossbowmen, though. That does not make me happy. I do not like fighting crossbowmen. Alright, so how are we gonna do this? This is kind of a weird combination where we want to close the distance, but we don't want this guy to, you know, beat us to death. So we do want to alpha strike this guy, because he's actually quite threatening with 7 AP and 2 hits per AP. I don't want to take a hit from this guy. Crossbowmen are doing 6 to 8. They also have armor piercing, so maybe it doesn't matter. Maybe each of these crossbow bolts is only slightly worse than this, so we do want to aggressively do whatever damage we can to remove these guys.
Your Highness?
Regrettably, we are going to have to take a turn kind of positioning to make this work. So I think we start by moving K here. That kind of advances him into the fight.
Blessings.
Balin may be able to jump in, get a kill, and then hide. That's kind of what I'm hoping for here. So we'll use the jump early to remove some of this damage. Pop the hide. Mordred. If Mordred can knock this guy down, actually, that might be a good opening turn for him. And then he eats these crossbow bolts as well. And then Ector actually cannot kill anybody. I'd done that jump and attack with Balin with the presumption that Ector could get an angle on somebody else. But all he can do is hit Big Man there. It's unfortunate. But nevertheless, we go ahead and look at this. We'll take it because... Oh, he's immune to spells. Yeah, I've actually looked over this, and I should have read that. I should have noticed that nothing was happening to him. That's quite foolish. Also, is this a respawn happening here? I think there are reinforcements happening in this fight. That changes things a little bit. Alright, things are getting weird. Things are getting really weird. We've made a couple of misplays here. We have to move 2 more forward to get the shield charge on this guy. So 1, 2, so we'd be able to shield charge but not get another attack. And then just eat a whole bunch of crossbow bolts to the shield. Yeah, I may regret this, but we're going to go for it. Knock him down. That'll put him out. He's got 3.5. He's able to stand up and move forward. We're going to back up 1, because there's 2 spawns coming actually as well. This is going to get a little weird. Let's see if we can avoid Mordred getting, you know, slaughtered. Might need to move K up. Most out of his AP as well. Because we're going to need him to get a kill here next turn. We'll see how this goes. I don't feel great about this. I'm suddenly a little concerned. Alright, so they just stood up some things. We took all those blocks. Lost 2 armor and a couple of mediocre HP points, so that's not bad. We're okay here. We do want this guy to die this turn if possible, so we'll probably use Ballin to do that if we can. So I can't get Ballin around his shield. For some reason I thought I could walk around this, and that's presenting an issue for me right now. This guy's also causing me a problem. This loss is the least of my concerns, though, given the amount of crossbows on the field. So, crossbowmen going down is a priority. Even if those loss take hits at us, it's fine by comparison. But again, Ector's in a position where getting use out of him is problematic. He can't get any range on any targets I need him to. We're going to roll the dice. We get this guy 75% of the time in a one-tap. It's good. Kay can come over here and take his kill here, which we're going to have him do. It's good. And then the question is, can we burst this guy down to the face with Mordred and Ballin? Mordred can take 2 strikes and cast Stigma. That'll help a little bit. And then Ballin should get the surprise attack damage. I think that's worth. I don't think we need to worry about killing this crossbowman because we should have enough damage to end this fight next turn. We'll be eating another round of crossbow bolts, which kind of blows. But I think it's the way it's going to go. So we want Mordred to first cast Stigma. We're going to go all in on this place, except he's immune to magic. 100%. So there's actually no point in casting Stigma. We might as well save the AP. Let's not make the same mistake twice. Ugh. Okay. We'll take our 2 hits and then see if the surprise damage gets there. I don't know that it will, though. If we don't do that, what else do we do? Nothing. This is the only play. He can't swing twice either. Ballin can't. Could go here, but that seems like a waste of his capabilities. It's kind of scary. Let's see what happens when we shave some of this armor here.
I serve the Lord.
The only reason I'm hesitating here is Ballin doesn't kill this guy. Even with the surprise damage, he only gets 1 strike with the plus 50%, doing 6 to 9, moves it to be 12 to, what, 15 into shield? No, it's not getting there. There's no way. I could come and take this Lost Commoner out, but it's going to expose him to crossbow bolts. I don't feel great about that. I think instead the play is to set up to kill these guys. I don't like that Mordred's taking 9 to 10 damage to the front from this guy. This is going to hurt quite a bit, actually. 3 of it armor piecing, I think. Yeah. I do think the right play is to move Ballin around this way and then set up to kill these crossbowmen. You could also set up for the backstab. It's just that these crossbow bolts coming in to Ballin will shred him. He will not do well under that assault. Mordred can take it at least, and we can heal him up with potions if we need to. Could be overthinking it, but I think this is the right play. My gut's telling me that's the right play. Yeah, no, we'll do it. We could use the AP on a Stigma, but we don't need it on any of these targets. So all these targets die in 1 tap, essentially 1 tap without the Stigma, so we'll just save. All right, let's see how much this hurts. 2. Yeah. Didn't feel great.
Awaiting your command.
All right, K. This crossbowman might actually get a revive off. Consider that.
Serve the Lord.
K, remove a credible threat.
I am ready.
Ector, so K can kill this Lost here. He could also do this, but I think we just go ahead and have K do this.
Feel the pain. Ready to fight.
Not great. We're having a hard time closing with these guys.
Blessings.
No
Ector, no matter what he does, he can... Okay, so he can move forward and strike this guy. This would allow this guy to revive and then backstab Mordred. Feels bad. So I might as well go ahead and finish off this guy, since we apparently have to do that. We're not winning this fight this turn. We know that. You have shield charge off cooldown. Ballin cannot get the kill on this. Could give up our backstab damage to save AP with a jump. That's probably better because we shouldn't need the bonus damage to kill this target. 6 to 9 twice. It's guaranteed. So, jump. Got another respawn coming in. Wasn't expecting that. Okay. That kills that target. He can't kill another, so we'll hide. Wait. We're just going to have to continue to box this guy. We could also go for a shield charge to help, which we will probably do. Feels a little weird. We're going to go ahead and bring this guy down a little bit further. And our shield charge actually is not range for anything. Ah! Should have checked that first. Doesn't matter, though. I don't think it would have changed our play. Mordred's going to take yet more hits here, so his armor total is going to get shredded from this fight. We'll probably have to potion up.
Till the last breath.
Ballin took a crossbow bolt because the spawn got him.
Your Highness?
Alright, to end this fight this turn, we need these guys all to die. What's our plan to make that happen? Can Mordred finish this guy? Pretty much guaranteed. Alright, so that was unfortunate.
I serve
Ballin
the
can
Lord.
come over and finish this guy. Kay can finish this guy, and then Ector should be able to finish that guy. Confirm
Sinners
that.
shall bleed.
Yes, so we do that.
What are we waiting for?
Here, do this.
I am here to serve.
Not looking good on that fight, though. Very ugly fight.
Despite my appearance, I was neither born.
I'm going to proactively take this HP potion here. So we are going to have to use the next campfire on armor that we see. We would prefer to use it sooner rather than later before we hit another fight, because Mordred's already
Godly race.
lost so much.
You're all gone.
Try to see if we can sneak this before we hit another fight.
Crystal metals in the humans' way. After the battle of
At
Camelot,
ASAP.
the guardians
for that armor.
of this place were beckoned
But that guy is talking for a
to this
while.
distant shore by the lady of the
He's still talking.
They left in a hurry.
He's still talking. I have no idea what he's talking about, but he's very committed to it.
Leaving the sacred grounds.
Gosh, that is a speech. Alright, so we got those two orbs here. We'll keep checking our east here. Here's another fight. Oh, yeah, I remember this. Okay, cool. So we do get a reward for saving the merchant here, if we can. This fight's not bad, though. The primary threats are the squires, of course. Crossbow next. So we have some pretty easy... I really wish we had leaned to the side on this. That sucks that our orientation is all off here, because Kay can't get an opening strike on this. Ugh, that's annoying. Okay. Let's see. Decisions. If we jump into this, he can get 2 backstabs and all but guarantee the kill here, I think. Also position ourselves closer to that if we want. I don't know that we want that. We'll do this. Kill that.
For my
Mordred should be able to just straight walk here. Kill. Hopefully we can get a charge off on this guy. That should help the line on that side. Right? Lost here is a slight problem. I think we let Mordred take that hit. Meantime, we'll take the kill on this guy. We'll do a hex on somebody to try to throw them off. See if the Slaying Hex saves some of these people here. Slaying Hex never slows that enough to where it's irrelevant. Oh, we moved too much to actually do the Hex.
The Lord is my
Point in
witness.
thinking about it. Let's see. This loss will be able to get the ball no matter what, so we'll take the hit there.
None can stand in my way.
We'll end up taking a hit here as well. I think we move in here and orient this way. Oh, I didn't mean to move again. Oh, crap. Dadgummit. Okay, so we'll take this, take a side hit. The Squire may... I'm not sure what the Squire's going to do. Okay, I'm doing with K. Want K to move up and get ready to do damage is what we want.
The Lord
Ballin's
is my
forcing the
witness.
threat.
Your
K up.
Highness.
No, we're having somebody take damage. K's better than Ballin. We still have 1 crossbowman in the fight and 2 of these squires. 3 squires, but 1's knocked down. Okay. Gotta play. Oh, he can stand up and hit, so that's yet another consequence of that mismove there. Alright, so I guess the good news is we've protected the company at the expense of Mordred's HP again. So yay, go teamwork. Bad news is Mordred's in a scuffed position again with no backup coming.
Blessings.
Alright, well, we'll do this.
Ready to fight.
And see if K can help this situation. Since K got hit, he actually has enough movement AP to help with the real threat here.
Sinners
K does more
shall
damage than
bleed.
Ector, so we'll do this. Put this for the damage
I am here to
increase.
serve.
Roll K in here. That gets him around the shield. And then kill that. These guards can take this commoner. This crossbowman has got nothing. We'll just take the shield hit. We don't have to worry about corpses because this fight's done next turn.
Kneel
Alright.
before your king.
Not pretty, but we're still in it. I flanked the shield there with that movement. Alright.
Awaiting your command.
Good. Alright, save the merchant.
Gonna pour me a drink.
That's the thing.
Thank you for saving.
That potion. I need to consider whether I need to use the second potion on Mordred already. Taking some really poor engagements, and you can see, like, when you make consecutively poor decisions, how much that drains your resources, right? Like, if I had just taken this fight, if I'd taken this significantly differently, Mordred would be in a better position. Let's see what this looks like. What is this?
I'm trapped in this ring of stone until I rise or fall in a nightly bout.
I'm gonna have Kay take this fight because Mordred's already banged up. Kay actually has bonuses for duels right now, so we'll take the duel because we like stuff. I think we can beat this guy pretty clean. We're gonna use the typical strategy of reserving AP and letting this guy come to us. One consequence of that is he is gonna get his defensive stance armor off. That feels bad, but I don't think there's anything we can do about it. We could try to kite his defensive armor a turn, but I think either way he can get close to us. Unless... Okay, so check this out. If he uses... Okay, hear me out. If he uses defensive stance, he loses an AP, which means he loses one range on his movement. So I think he's going to defensive stance and then move, meaning he'll be out of range. And then we can take our next turn to just kite him until it wears off. So we'll try that. Yeah, okay, cool. So now we could move in and hit this armor, but this armor lasts... How long does it last? What's the duration on this? It only lasts one turn. So we just have to kite him. Make sure we stay out of his damage range, and then let him close with us. We'll reserve some AP if we can. Pretty sure we can. So if we just stand here, that reserves enough AP, I believe, for 2 strikes. His armor wears off this turn. He closes for us, and we should be able to get 2 swings in to open the fight, which is going to be really good for us. Regrettably, we're 1 AP short of being able to weave the Death Strike in with this, which would be amazing. But what are you going to do? So 1 strike, kills his armor. 2nd strike, so close. I mean, what? 33% chance we 1-tap him here? That'd be sick. Yeah, never lucky. Alright, so we'll take the 1 counter swing. 2. Yeah, it's fine. Not bad. And we get a really puny reward for that. 56 gold and experience, but whatever, not a bad duel. Kay is now down on armor. At least he's where Mordred is. We'll keep moving around. Looking for stuff. Like stuff. I have to decide whether I want to take this campfire now. Save it. Really tempted to take it now to top off the armor, though. There's 2 more left. I think it's okay to take it. I really want our armor topped off. And then if we need the... I'll know if we need the potion or not in the middle of the next fight. We'll see. But I could very well have to spend that potion before we do anything about it. Alright, there's a fight right there. Straight on so we don't get a bad positioning again. There also, it's got... That guy has bonus health on him, so we know that there are some more elite units in there. I think we've cleared out the swamp pretty well. We'll just move straight into this. Okay. What are we looking at here? There's this guy, the Eternal. Pretty typical of that. Ignores 50% of incoming attacks armor breaking value. Okay, so his armor does not break easily. His armor's stronger than armor, basically. Power of Loss, Unholy Aura. Got it. He's got the standard Shout, Make Undead Annoying, Cleave, Power Attack, Strike, 5 AP. One interesting thing about this fight, no enemy range.
Your Highness?
Very useful to us. He has 100% physical debuff resist, so we can't shield charge him. Worth noting. We can slow him, so this slow is really good for us. I'm tempted to have... Well, K can't actually close with this guy, so never mind. So we're gonna let these guys close with us. I'm considering slowing this guy. Though letting him close early might be better. If we burst this guy down early, it's really good for us, actually. Especially for the other guys, because it removes the bonus, like 5 less HP we have to work through on everybody else, and it also means he doesn't get the damage buff. So I think we're going to try to do that. We'll let this guy close first, kill him, and then go from there. We'll move Mordred up by 1. Have Ballin set up the traps here. We still want them to close, so I want that to be clear. Like, I don't want to prevent them from closing, except for this guy. I'd love to slow this guy up a little bit. So we'll move up here and see if this guy just runs straight down. We'll put a few here. This guy does not close. I think we leave that for now. And then Ector can shred this guy's armor to make him easier. And put a slowing hex on somebody else. Should be ideal. See if I move up 1, how that looks. It blocks my attack on the guy I wanted to hit. That's okay, though. Hitting this guy's actually pretty good. We can't hit a slow on anybody that we'd really like to. It's fine. Let's go ahead and punch this guy. I would slow this guy, but I actually want him to get here before the rest of the team does. That's the only reason I'm not doing that. So we'll let this sit for now. We'll hold that. Let this guy get here. Okay, there's the slow pitting. Did not take into account this guy was going to shot and move even slower. So we'll probably switch gears. We will probably hit the slow on this guy and deal with him last. In the meantime, we should be able to blast this guy into oblivion here. We'll take 1 hit. Another hit. Considering just finishing the corpse, because I think this one may take longer than the 3 turns. Do that. This slow has really worked the squire over. Don't want to take this hit. We're going to just continue to let this guy run through traps toward us. We'll just bait it. Back up by 1. And it should be okay. I'm thinking about hitting the hide, but I want him to run straight, and I think he will if I don't hit the hide here. So I'm probably going to leave him at a hide just because I want to make sure he doesn't turn in toward Mordred here. The turn toward Mordred's not bad. Never mind. That's fine.
Your Highness?
This is good. This is fine. Pop a early stigma. What does that do? Actually saves AP. So we'll pop the stigma on this guy because we know we're going to want to blast him apart next turn. Ector, what are you doing? We're going to pop the slow on this guy because we want him arriving late. We'll just continue to kite him. We'll just actually throw another bolt into him. Maybe Ector can just kill him by himself. Really? I misjudged that entirely. I did not think he would have enough AP for a stab running through 2 traps. Really misjudged that. He had a perfect amount of AP to be able to hit the traps, eat the slow, and keep coming. Oh, that feels bad. Screwed that up. Alright, well, we're going to pop the surprise damage on this boyo here. Now we can hit a jump. Stab and then move back. Yes, that's what we want to do here. Jump. Finish this guy. Step back probably. Wait and see. Ector needs to kill at least one of these guys, and he can't. I thought he would be able to, but he cannot do what I wanted. We're just going to have to contribute to this significantly. I think K slows this guy. Oh, he doesn't either. Even with a Death Strike, he at least has the range to do it with a Death Strike, but there's a chance that he does not get this kill. Well, what are you going to do? That's actually kind of scary. Oh, he got him. Huge. Okay. That is huge. Alright, so Mordred needs to take care of the situation. We can hit a shield charge here to knock this guy down. We're going to do. Ector has a chance to kill this guy, so we're going to see if it happens. It does. Mordred can step in and slaughter this guy. That's excellent. Okay, we are good here. This guy still has a slow on him. He can't do anything. These corpses are fine. That was a little sketchy because we had to rely on a little bit of fortune on this roll for this skirmisher. That would have made this harder, but worked out. That is not bad. Alright, Kay should be able to smash this guy's face. And then Hector should be able to finish. Nice. Clean. Very clean. Slight mistake on Ball in there. So he's hurt a little bit because we overestimated the effectiveness of the slow on those spearmen. But that's consistent with this round. Walk in, feel really good about the first fight, get overconfident, and just eat chip damage. That's kind of what we're doing this round. Eating unnecessary chip damage. Makes it a little bit more interesting, I guess.
The joys of plunder.
But I would prefer to be playing better. We're gonna need to be playing better if we plan on this run going anywhere in the late game. Kind of mistakes just aren't gonna do later. Okay, kind of cover the ground here, make sure we're getting all the loot. Possibly spawn. Playing the hidden objects game. Already did this fight. Alright, so I think we've covered everything out in the swamp. Just leaves the high ground. Look at that.
By God.
Alright, let's keep going here. We'll move on up the stairs. Alright. It's commerce, but a lot of ground that people could run toward us. It's a pretty big battlefield. So there could be stuff hidden in the fog of war that we need to be aware of. So we will probably take a turn to just vibe for a minute. See how things look. Mordred has this bonus move AP to start with, so I am tempted to use that. What are the consequences of that? Certainly nothing. There was some in the fog of war. He'll get this kill, get 1 AP refund, and be able to step back.
None can stand in my way.
Take that free kill. Mordred just out of range there. We're gonna move. We're gonna lean K over toward the middle of this concave, so maybe we can get an effective cleave off. Have Ballin do his typical trap business. We can figure out the pathing on where we expect these guys to come from. Move over 1, and then just dumpster some traps out here, see what we get. Okay. Feels alright. Then I'm not going to bother with the slow because I'd rather these guys close just in case there's another wave. So we're going to hold on the slow and just move forward for range's sake. It's our opening turn. Come on down. Alright, so it was definitely right about there being guys off screen. Have Mordred take his swings here. Does not have enough to finish this in 1. Could use the stigma, but then he can't shield charge. I would kind of like to shield charge.
Time to feed the ravens.
Mordred's damage is consistent. There's no RNG on this. He just consistently does 13 damage. Which is nice. I like consistency. Almost, if I could, I would have loved to step there and get the cleave, but that's not doable. Maybe we step back on this. Feels kind of weird, but...
Make up your mind.
See if we get the 1-tap here. We can do a slowing hex and a 1-tap combo. We'll clean up. We'll have him clean up after we do melee damage first. So Ballin can step forward and 1-tap that. That's excellent. Step forward again and 1-tap. No, I don't like that because then he can't move. We can bait this guy with a trap. We get him every time. Technology. So I think what I'm gonna do here is have K step over, kill. Mordred shield charge here. Back. We also step in and kill, but then we open ourselves up to strikes. We prefer not to do.
Ready to fight.
K's in range of strikes. Back up.
Power and glory. Make up your mind.
Back up.
Sinners
It's a little damage inefficient, but I'm okay with it. We'll drop this on this guy because he's wanted to be a little slower.
I can take them all.
One more step back of Mordred. Gets him out of range. Okay. Cool. That should let this close. We'll get the high damage ready to go here.
Make up your mind.
Step back by 1. Okay. I think that's good. Okay. Alright, so there's a cleave opportunity in here, if we can find it. have this kill, step in, take 2 strikes here.
Cut you to size.
The Lord is my witness.
Maybe we get lucky on this. That hurts to look at.
The Lord is my
I want to
witness.
get this cleave, because I think Kay's strong enough to do it. Let me make sure that he at least has the movement to do it. Doesn't. He can't do it anyway. He'd have to move through a hit for it, which may be worth it,
I can take
might I add.
more.
Especially because of the way we set ourselves up for this.
I
Let's
am
do it.
ready.
It feels weird to take that opportunity attack for this, but we're doing it. Nice.
The Lord is my
This
witness.
jump may give Ballin. Ballin has like a weird chance to actually get this kill. This jump radius is weird though. Can't do it to get the backstab to guarantee it. It's a little annoying. I wonder if we move 4 by 1 what that looks like. There it goes. Cool. That should guarantee it. Not bad. We traded an opportunity attack to make that last round a little bit better. And Kay was ironically our healthiest man, so taking it was okay. Alright, moving up the hill into the keep.
When the guardian knights of the old faith returned here, they brought a terrible curse upon
Listen, this guy continue to lecture us.
presence, like a black cloud.
Consider taking this for HP. I think that's a little premature. I think we see how this next fight goes.
Consuming
Though, if memory serves me correct, there's only like 2
was
fights left. I'm gonna take the top off on this. This may be a little greedy, dude, but I'm gonna take the top off on HP here. And then if we need the next fire, we've got it. For the last fight. I don't remember what happens in this.
Take a look at this.
Not sure what I'm up against here, but we need to be ready for the worst. What are we looking at? Choose the fight a little
Place
bit.
of worship.
Shrine. Swiftness. Like it. Use it. Okay. That.
what the?
Alright, so this is the engagement radius. We'll take a look at what we're up against here. Pretty wide area. Bone totems that summon loss. Crossbowmen. Okay. We've got Umfrey the Butcher. Fire Nova. Deals 100% damage to every enemy in 2 tiles. Woof. Alright. I don't like that. I don't want that guy touching me. Power attack, a strike, power of loss, reanimation. Alright. Got it. And then crossbowmen spawning constantly. Alright, so my gut is to focus down that hero first. We want to get him down as early as we can, so I think we just push up this lane here with all of our boys.
I'm ready.
That sounds good to me.
Up your mind.
See how this goes.
Power and glory.
Where do we want Ector at? What's Ector gonna do with his life? Move forward and get this kill? I don't think he can move far enough to get this kill. Feel a little sad. I'd like for him to be able to pick that guy up. I don't know what's happening. We get it if we move
Kneel
here.
before your king.
What it look like here? Can possibly. Yes, he can do it from here. Alright, so we'll do that.
I
We'll have
cannot
Mordred
see
come up
for
this
you.
lane, Ballin.
Your Highness?
Okay.
The Lord is
Doing
my
whatever.
witness.
Alright, this is fine. Here we go.
No
Alright.
mercy.
Ector, move up. Blow this guy apart. Have to get through that squire, and then we can get into this guy. Hey, we want this guy to, we want to be able to kill the squire quick, so we really do want to move K up. Probably about here. It gives him 2 reserve AP, which is fine. He's getting bonus AP. He's getting 3 bonus AP.
For my
good.
Camelot.
Move Mordred up to help him. Again, reserving 3. These guys should take a little while before they're relevant on the fight, so I think we just
Power
blitz
and
through here.
glory.
We want Ball in here. Go ahead and pop the hide. Feels okay. Alright, let's go. Okay, crossbowmen are already
Your
closing.
Highness?
Okay, can backstab this guy right out the gate, which is what we want. Oh, that's clean. Let's go. Love to see it. We are going to have to take some kills on lost corpses this round. Because they will be coming back if we're not... I mean, there's no way. They are coming back. We're going to have to kill multiple corpses this round. Be careful with Frey here. Don't want to go wrong with him. Question is, do we have Mordred or Balin take care of this corpse?
What?
We have Balin. Okay.
Time to feed
Keep
the
Mordred out of range. We cannot charge this guy, so there's no point in holding the charge. I think we close with this archer, though. That put us in a really bad spot against Butcher here. Butcher's going to come to us, so I think we give it another turn. Eat this crossbow bolt from the side. Body block for K. Let Frey come in, then we move in and do the deed. This is fine. Alright, cool. Yes. Alright, we need this guy to die this turn, ideally. K can do 2 strikes, including a death strike. That feels pretty good. This guy is 50% physical debuff resist, and Hex is a spell. So we would get the full value of the Hex in this guy. That may be worth. So I think I'm going to do that. So let's pop this spell.
Awaiting your command.
Okay, step in. Shred the armor, which he should do just fine. Take the death strike.
The Lord is
Ball
my
and come in
witness.
and do a side strike. Beautiful. And I'd like to kill this corpse if we can, but we have this problem with this army on our side. Have to be respectful of that. Ector, slow Fanny here can't give us much, but we will move forward in 1. Use this cover to slap one of these crossbowmen down.
Blessings.
Fallen. How good is your jump right now? Not good enough. We can't even get around this.
Your Highness?
Okay, cannot close with this crossbowman. Moving forward 1.
Kneel
A little awkward.
before your king.
Take 1 crossbow bow, and this guy's going to charge this flank here, so I think Mordred needs to handle this. We could... This is kind of awkward, so I think I need to send K to finish this, or maybe Ballin.
Glory.
I need Ballin to hit a hide here, if possible. If he doesn't eat this crossbow bolt to the buttocks, we just take it. Does he have enough armor to feel okay with that? With the bonus armor he's getting from Mordred? We'll need this. I'm going to do it for just AP efficiency. We'll accept this gift of the crossbow bolt. We'd also mitigate it by just getting Mordred crazy here, because Mordred can get in here and charge this guy, and roll up in the face of this crossbow. He actually kill him, can he? Wow. I underestimated Mordred. Mordred's sick. Well done.
I am ready.
Okay, good there, good there. We
Sinners
face
shall bleed.
this crossbow bolt, because it's the only threat.
Sinners shall bleed.
Cool. Not bad. Alright. Okay, should be able to get over here and do some serious work on this. In fact, this cleave is feeling pretty good. Gets this kill. Kills this totem before it spawns another guy. That feels awesome. Alright, we'll start moving him toward the next totem. Ector should be able to help Mordred here, which I think we will need.
Kneel before your
Let Ballin
king.
finish this up. Good. Jumps off cooldown, which is helpful. Ector's not doing anything. If he's not hitting that guy.
No mercy for the wicked.
We'll pop the slow for the damage buff. We'll stupidly use all of our IP so we can't use the force bolt. Oh no. Oh no, we've done it now. Alright, fine.
Glory.
Just pretend it's not a problem. Move forward. Take Ballin's hit. Take Mordred's hits.
King.
We're gonna be cleaning up some bodies here.
I can take them all.
Okay. Only 1 enemy crossbow on the field in the spawn, so here we just gotta try to keep the chip damage down if we can. Then K, we're gonna go ahead and strike this just because we don't have to want to come back for him. Just keep running him. Alright, so strike. Strike. Notice Mordred gets AP back on that. Can we get the shield charge off with the move forward? No. How far off is it? One more forward, does that get it? Or is it just going to be out of range no matter what? Oh, we can hit it here. Nice. Okay, cool. That helps. Nice. Alright, looking good. And then Fallen kills this guy. Tries to get out of the way. Forward, hit the hide. Ector. Ector can finish the downed crossbowman. So we'll take that kill. Cool. Okay. Full block on the damage there.
I am here to serve.
Kay's able to get up in the business here.
I can take them all.
Mordred cannot kill this guy, but he can at least close and reduce his damage to nothing.
The Lord
Fallen
is
might be
my
able to do this with a
witness.
jump. Yes, he can. Alright, it's looking good. It should be a fight over if memory serves me correct. I don't know if they can fight, if these guys can attack on respawn or not.
Power and glory.
Oh, it just dies. Just spawns
I am
enough of
ready.
them. Okay. Nice. Good fight. Very good fight. Only lost 2 points of armor for that fight. Clean. Very clean. Let's make sure we don't leave this chest behind. Alright, so we've gotten better as the evening's gone on, I think. Slightly better. Nice. Relic jewelry. Looking good. Very fortunate item selection. We'll have three yellows at the end of this level. It feels like a lot. I'm not sure what average would be, but that feels above average. Everybody check that. So we'll just move on for the last, I think the last engagement. That looks.
Look right there.
The outskirts real quick.
A just reward.
11 gold.
I fought my fair share of witches, wizards, and mad enchantresses in
Should be the
Britain.
last hidden object we have to find.
They seem to
Bit
come.
of armor sigil for our thoroughness. Here.
Look,
Yes. Or we don't take this. Oh. Well, let's flung that chest open. Yeah, this guy. He's funky. Alright. Bleeding immunity, poison immunity, knockback immunity. So Hector can't knock him back. He has 100% physical debuff resist, but this guy can still eat slows. Magical slows still work on him. Magical damage amps work on him. So the stigma will work on this guy. Don't mind if I do. I'm going to move forward just a hair here. And take our stigma this turn. Oh, 100% resisted? Why? I thought it was a spell base. Am I wrong? Ranged, spell, hex. I guess vulnerability is a physical debuff every time then, even if it's from a range. I learned something. Thought if it was a spell hex, it would always apply against their mental. I need to go back and check up on that. But, okay, so that's not going to work. Can't hit the 30% damage ant. This hurts a lot, though. We really don't want him punching us.
Ready.
the Lord is my witness.
Worth noting that K
Time to
can't hit
feed
this guy in the
the
opening.
ravens.
See if the slowing hex actually works. Okay, so he takes the okay, this is so weird. He takes the vulnerability and the slow from the magic one, but this is it's range spell hex.
For my Camelot.
Range spell hex. I don't understand why this hex does not work for Mordred.
Awaiting your command.
That is peculiar to me. Whatever. What do I know? All right, we'll move up.
What?
Move up. And we'll go ahead and pop some traps. Where do we want those traps? We'll move up one more. Then put a few more traps down. And we'd like for Ector to take some shots in this guy before he closes. We should be able to facilitate that next time. Okay. This guy's going nowhere fast. It's fine. that. One shot to the leg.
To feed the ravens.
We still stall this guy. That's what we're gonna do. There we go.
I am
Okay.
ready.
No hurry. Slow. So we 100% resist that slow. So these slows, these trap slows will do nothing to him. We're gonna need to move Ballin out of the way. Take this hit from Ector. Back up. Move Ballin back here. Take the hide so we get the bonus damage for this next Alpha Strike. So we are going to try to Alpha Strike this guy on his next move. Nice of him to run through all that. Alright, this guy's dead. Take this. Bounce behind him. We use surprise damage and get the backstabs off. FK Death Strike him. Quickly hit him. There you go. Not bad. Alright, and this should be it. I think we've cleared the whole map. It's just this last fight. Walk into this magical glade.
Here we are. I should be well.
Alright. And we have 4 waves of attackers who get the jump on us, which kind of helps us, honestly. So we take that. Not looking like a bad opener, so we'll go with that. Ector's loses some damage because he's zona controlled, so we're not going to tolerate that. We'll move Mordred back to 2-tap this. Okay, should be able to 1-tap this guy every day. This should be 1-tap 25% of the time.
I am ready.
Well,
I serve the Lord.
we moved too fast. If we'd hit the slow, that would have guaranteed it, I'm pretty sure. So this Guardian Spirit will take a single hit, unless we move to the front, which we will do. We'll let K take a couple armor hits. Worth noting that'll increase his damage for the rest of the fight, so it's not all lost, but we would have preferred to guarantee that, like, not take that roll and just use the slow. But with the slow still being in our arsenal, maybe we get a privilege bonus for that. Move forward 1 to continue to circle the wagons here. 1 out. Alright, this is fine. Not to see those crossbowmen. That's really annoying. Alright, Mordred, we'll take this kill here, because it's in range.
Let me cut you to size.
Actors will retaliate against this guy.
Sinners shall bleed.
Use Ballin's jump here to guarantee that this guy dies. Have a spawn here that we'll want to deal with. Pop a hide and get ready to deal with that. It's another spawn back here. Mordred's in position for this. Pretty sure K can do 1 damage, so we'll take advantage of that. We'll have another spawn down here. Okay. K's got a lot of movement. I might move him in that direction, just in anticipation of being able to kill this. Yeah, it feels good. Okay. These guys spawn and shoot at the same time. I'm not accounting for that. That's what had to happen. I just didn't realize that. Because of that, Ector is in a bit of a sketch situation with his HP. May have to pop a potion. In fact, I'm going to do that because I don't want him to take bite.
I can take them.
Go ahead and do that.
I serve the Lord.
Let's see. K kills this guy every time. This spawn's coming, so we don't want to give that. We know that spawn's going to come run toward us, so we'll just get ready to receive it. Ballin, help here. See, the next wave is the last wave, it would seem. How much confidence do we have in our ability to 1-tap that wave? Whale spawning down here. Got a lot of AP. I'm going to move him up here in the threat that we know. Get him ready for this. Oh, somebody backstabbed the objective. This guy respawned and shot the objective right in the back. How cruel. Alright, so it looks like that's it. Is it just those 2? No, there's more. Oh, this guy moved in range. I didn't even see him. Alright, so we'll have Vector do this. Ballin, come over here and finish. Should be able to do this kill. Then K. Can't reach this guy. That's bad, actually. It's really bad. Mordred get there? No. Even if Mordred shield charges this, I don't think it's enough. This guy's respawning, that's a problem. That guy's respawning, that's a problem.
Sinners shall bleed.
Who else? Is it just those two? I can't afford for Ector to take another hit, so I'm gonna back him up.
I am here to serve.
Oh, I was really expecting... I don't know why I didn't anticipate that this could be a ranged unit. This is a mistake. I'm going to see if we can just will this into a good situation. If we move here, can we get the shield charge? Yes, we can. It doesn't... Okay, we're good. Woo! Got it. Not the best. Not the best. It's clean. We didn't take any vitality damage, but we had to use 2 healing potions, and we definitely made a crap ton of positional errors in this. So overall, could have gone better. We'll have to definitely slow down a little bit in some of these where we think that we've got the play, because these are just like little micro mistakes that are catching up with us here. This is just a above average ring, actually. Yeah, it's a relic, but kind of, I mean, the regain 1 HP on hit's kind of interesting. That kind of gets me interested, but kind of a cool relic. We'll look at that in the next vid. Otherwise, not bad. On the item side of things, this is okay on the item side. Go ahead, hit continue to see what we get here. We can, let's see, a few vassals and servants in the core, usually whatever. So we can let people go and get 300 gold in exchange for 100 resource. I'm going to reject that. I would rather keep my building resources rather than the gold at this point. And we'll take care of all this stuff during the next video here. So we got some more missions here. Thistlewood Ruins, and then a level 5 one down here. That's worth mentioning. A couple new events that we'll take a look at next video, and a ton of levels. So next time we'll deal with our levels, we'll deal with Camelot, deal with all these decisions, and take it from there. So with that being said, hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you guys in the next one.